And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. And he comes up with a bucket.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. To the middle. Durant, no good. Antetokounmpo, the pass to SGA. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to James. Chicago passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Leonard defending. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Back to Curry. Screen by O'Neal. Curry against James. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got his second basket.
Yeah, that's Curry's natural scoring ability. He can almost always find a shot.
Leonard against SGA. Here's Pippen. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Durant. Shoots from the baseline. And there's another one for the Spurs.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
The Bulls trail by 6. Outside, SGA. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. Puts it up. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Lets it go. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 6.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
SGA passes to James. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Spurs lead by 6. Durant, pass to Wembanyama. The 3 from Curry. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. He's got 9.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
The Bulls trail by 9. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to James. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Durant finds Curry. A deep 3. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. James outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Curry. And James puts up a deep 3. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Pass to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. San Antonio on top. They're up by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Stephen Curry. Kevin Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Now here's SGA. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside O'Neal. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Over Wembanyama. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Curry looking it over. Now Wembanyama. Shot on the wing. That's good from Curry. On the assist from Wembanyama. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Here's James. Still no points. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer off the mark. San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Leonard. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Pippen. Back to Antetokounmpo. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Curry. Leonard for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Chamberlain passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And here's Wembanyama. Left side O'Neal. SGA with a steal. James against Wembanyama. Classic move by LeBron James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Chamberlain pulls it in. Bulls trail by 10. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen outside. Here's Chamberlain, guarded by Durant. Down low. And it's James with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
So it's San Antonio now, after the basket by Chicago.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Curry against SGA. To the left side wing. From deep, Wembanyama. The shot no good. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Spurs, up 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 8. And so in the game for the Bulls, James is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Pippen in at the 2.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Curry, following the three-point basket by Chicago. The 3 is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Pippen outside. Here's Chamberlain. Banked it in off the glass. Chamberlain's got his second basket of the game.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now here's Curry. He's got 13. 4-3. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. The Bulls trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. From outside the arc. He's off on that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's a Spurs ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Over James. Shot is good by Curry. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Chamberlain passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. That's 7 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
Wembanyama pass to Durant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Keep these handles, folks. A spin move like that is how you shake the nearest defender up for good.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for Kevin Durant.
Free throw is good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Good. SGA's got 4 points this quarter.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside Durant. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Back to James. From deep. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Now just a 4-point Spurs lead.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The 3, James. O'Neal pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. From deep. Chicago with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. SGA passes to Pippen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Pippen. Back to SGA. There's a screen. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Pippen with it. Clock at 4. Stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Curry. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Pippen. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Leonard. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Stephen Curry getting it done for San Antonio. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Victor Wembanyama, Kawhi Leonard out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Pippen. Back to SGA. Three-pointer. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Curry against James. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. The three. Offensive rebound. The Bulls trail by 4. James outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Over on Antetokounmpo. And there's Curry on the assist by Wembanyama. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And James launches it from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Well, I don't think anybody is expecting this shot. LeBron showing some confidence with that long bomb.
Here's Curry. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
$18 feet out. Leonard there for the rebound. Spurs lead by 5. Outside Curry. Here's Wembanyama. Curry outside. Shoots. Oh, he missed the jumper.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Doubled by Durant. Just 5 to shoot. SGA. No good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Stephen Curry. Money from 3.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Timeout Bulls. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Appreciate the report, Allie. SGA against Leonard. Leonard there for the rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Outside Wembanyama. Oh, the long ball, no good. The Bulls trail by 8. James, there's the drive. LeBron on the take.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. SGA pulls it down.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. from deep.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pittman knocking it down in a big moment.
Leonard inside. SGA covering. Buries it!
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performance.
They set the pick. Here's SGA. Tries it from 16. Wembanyama rips down the board. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Downtown. Leonard there for the rebound. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Curry. And so it's San Antonio with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Chicago to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Durant. Kawhi Leonard is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. Now here's SGA. 5 to shoot. Pass to Chamberlain. And stolen by Wembanyama. Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. Durant with a screen on SGA. Wembanyama finds KD. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wembanyama. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
On the wing, James. SGA up top. Pass to Chamberlain. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. And there it is for him.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Outside, KD. And here's the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
SGA against Leonard. Here's LeBron. The shot from the low post is good.
Soft touch on the floater from James. It's impressive how well he can adjust his mechanics to almost any situation.
Outside Leonard to the middle. Here's Shaq. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. Leonard looking over the floor. O'Neal sets the screen for Curry. A three-pointer is right on target.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Chamberlain a screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by O'Neal. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Wembanyama, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Gilgeous-Alexander finds James. Back to SGA. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Curry with the bounce pass. And here's Leonard from 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's James. Back to SGA. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry passes to Durant. Back to Curry. Shot from the wing. And another basket for Golden State.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
SGA against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to SGA. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And we'll be back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen is out there with Chamberlain. And it's LeBron James, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's SGA. He has 6. To the paint. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by SGA. Chamberlain got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Chicago. Curry looking around. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Durant. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. Outside Leonard. Pass to Curry. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Pippen. On the wing, James. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kawhi puts it down hard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
SGA passes to LeBron. Chamberlain a screen. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Warriors leading. Pass to Wembanyama. Leonard dishes to Curry. Now Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander cover.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And here are the Bulls now. James with it. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Pass to SGA. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Wembanyama passes to Curry. Outside Leonard. It's Durant on the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Giannis outside. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. And here is James. From deep, SGA. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. SGA's got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
KD can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Pippen. Pass to LeBron. The jump hook, and it's KD with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Wembanyama looking it over. Durant up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Again, Durant missing. Chicago trailing here. Bounce pass, Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chamberlain. He's looking for James and finds him. Pippen with the wide open look. Another three for Chicago.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Curry against Pippen. Outside Curry. Over to the left wing. A three from Wembanyama. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this.
3 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And he's good on the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
18.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Stephen Curry. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Wembanyama in at the point guard position. Now, Antetokounmpo. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. SGA passes to Giannis. Gets Pippen on the wing. Started by Curry. Good work there as it goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Durant. Antetokounmpo with the steal. James against Leonard. Giannis outside. Here's SGA. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. Now the Bulls with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. LeBron passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. Chamberlain a screen. The tray. No good from LeBron.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. James, the bounce pass. And a wide open look for SGA. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Chicago leading. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look for James. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeBron's got 5.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Pass to Durant. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Curry nails the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's LeBron missing. James has gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Curry against Chamberlain. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 11. Pass to LeBron. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Wembanyama passes to Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago leading by 4. Shoots from the elbow. Another one falls for Chicago.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Wembanyama, and the Warriors miss again. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to James. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Outside Leonard to end the run. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. Back to SGA. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, KD. Strong finish by KD.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Bulls leading by 4. Pippen is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's LeBron James. And it's Giannis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from LeBron. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Leonard finds Curry. Shoots over Pippen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
Pass to LeBron. Back to SGA. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Timeout, Warriors. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
During the last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Thank you once again, Allie. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Curry passes to Durant. Back to Curry. Shoots. It's all in by the Bulls.
The defense there got away with a major blast.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Tries again. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. SGA passes to James. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense...
The catch and the flush. O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Leonard against SGA. Now James. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes advantage. That Jay is good.
IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Warriors trail by 12. Outside, KD. O'Neal is screen on Giannis. Shaq going to work inside.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
SGA up top. He's covered by Leonard. It's Pippen on the wing. A 17-footer. He gets it to go.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Timeout, Warriors. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Kawhi. Three. Good.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
It's James. Outside, SGA. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Warriors trail by 9. Leonard with a screen on Antetokounmpo. It misses. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Leonard against SGA. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Curry. Now Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Outside, SGA. Count the basket! So it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.